might as well watch each other fight to the death, whatever it is, until inevitably someone would come who is bigger and better than us and just completely wipe us off the face of the earth. Go look out in the real world and not be engulfed into this digital age that we've created for ourselves in this, what really is a digital dark age. We are live. What's going on, guys? Welcome to The Rift, episode number 6. This podcast, we're rolling smooth into it. I'm telling you, this is episode number 6. We've been consistent with it, okay? We're officially on our 3rd week going in, posting every Monday and Friday, bringing the content to you guys, because guess what? That's what we do. That's what we're here to do. We're here to give you all the content that you want, all the content that maybe you don't need, but it should be beneficial. Just critically thinking, using this platform to try to voice our opinion, whatever that means, which could or could not be with your opinion. Maybe it's a opposing viewpoint, but particularly when I was swiping today, which I rarely do, okay? I try to limit that as much as possible, but I'm a human just like all you guys, just like everyone else. And, you sometimes fall into some content and some pieces that just kind of catch your attention. Well, for me, Jake Paul. Okay, we all know, or you should know Jake Paul if you're on this platform, on YouTube watching this content. But Jake Paul, he's a boxer, an old YouTuber, and he just bought a mansion in Dorado, Puerto Rico. Parker, did you hear this or no?
I haven't seen it. You mentioned it earlier, but I haven't looked into it at all.
Yeah. So Puerto Rico, if you don't know, is a U.S. province, but it's not a state, okay? So it's not quite to the level of Texas, New York, Florida, like a state level, but it's controlled federally, okay? So it's a territory of the United States. And so in that, you can be a U.S. citizen living in Puerto Rico, but you actually get tax advantages for being there, okay? So tax advantages are given from the Puerto Rican government because it's separate entity, but it's federally protected. Okay, so essentially, Jake Paul and I think the Paul brothers, I think Logan bought a mansion too. Jake Paul more recently, they moved there, I think, essentially for tax advantages, right?
I'm sure. I know Logan mentioned that. I'm sure Logan talked to his brother, told him how much money he was saving, and Jake's like, that's probably not a half bad idea.
Dude, and that's the thing. And this mansion, I think, is like $16 million. So is he saving much money? I don't know. But I know he is bringing in a lot of money through his boxing. And honestly, I think he's bringing in more than Logan, because Logan's WWE. But, dude, those boxing matches, bring in some cash, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I'm sure they bring in, everyone says they lie about their numbers all the time, from actual boxing to the YouTubers, but I'm sure. There's no way they don't pull in a decent amount. I even watch them. I wouldn't pay for them all the time. I'll watch them. I know a lot of people out there pay for them, so they got to make some money off of it.
Yeah. Well, and heck, his next one is Nate Diaz, I'm pretty sure, and it's August 5th, actually in Dallas. So it's literally right down the road. August 5th is my birthday, so I'm like, heck, we're going. I'm paying for tickets. We're going to be going. We're going to shoot some content. Heck, it's a boxing match. It's kind of some famous people. All right, sure. Might as well watch each other fight to the death, whatever it is. I'm good with it. I'm going to pay some money, so he's going to take my money. So he might as well not get taxed on it, because where do our taxes go anyways? Not very far. I understand helping people out, but give it to charity, right? Is giving it to the government the best decision? In my opinion, no. If you can go to Puerto Rico and make money, I'm all for it. And honestly, I've actually been looking into it myself, because making money online, you're able to do that. Now, I understand if, you work in for instance, where we grew up, oil field is a big thing. Well, you can only pull oil out of the ground from that one location. So you can't make money on oil field when you're living in Puerto Rico, but for being online, doing e-commerce, and like I do online fitness coaching, I can be wherever I want to be. And with that, I looked into Puerto Rico a little bit, saving on taxes and seeing if that's smart for me to do. I have family here, friends here, but heck, if you can save a couple $1 million, I'm all for it. Might as well, use that money. You have compound interest over time. It grows. So honestly, props to Jake. Like really and truly, he's kind of treating life like a video game, like leveling up his character and improving and continuing to just ascend on this game of life that it is.
I mean, he started on Disney, and then he was like one of the top YouTubers, and then now he's a boxer. He honestly is. I don't know, he's probably the closest to video game that, like, out of most celebs. Like,
yeah,
he's done some crazy, like, just different shit. Like,
no, he really is. And yeah, I mean, the video game character is constantly leveling up. You start at level 0, move up, level 10, level 20. Homie's on. I mean, and here's the deal. How old is he? 26, 27? Or is he not even that old?
He might be younger. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I bet Logan's 28-ish, and I think he's a few years younger. So, yeah, I bet he's 25, 26.
25, 26. So, homie's a quarter of his life. Still got 3 quarters left. I don't know. That video game character isn't even leveled up yet. He's just constantly improving, constantly ascending. So, I don't know. It's cool to watch. And it's, like I said, I mean, I'm impressed with the guy. Props to him for going out there and doing those things. Moving to Puerto Rico might be a move. Maybe in the future. Maybe I'll treat my life like a video game. But that's the thing is, like, that's what I've learned, honestly, is shifting from the video games of, like, what you play with a controller on the computer to video games in real life. Like, treating our life like a video game, because that's what it is, right? You can do what you want. Like, this is honestly one of the, like, me and Parker, we played all the time with our friends in high school. We played it's open world video games, right? Is that what they're called?
Yeah, like, you're talking like Ark and stuff.
Yeah. So Ark, where it's not necessarily it's not where you go from level 1 to level 100. It's open world, so you can do whatever you want. So we played Ark Survival Evolved, okay? And this game is literally a survival game based around dinosaurs and prehistoric times, mixing in future and new technologies, okay? And we were obsessed with these games. I'm talking like hours on days on. I mean, how many hours did you have on that game?
I might plead the fifth on that one. I mean, it's not a healthy amount. But, and just to put it out there, it doesn't sound near as cool as it is, all right? We're not over here playing like Barney and stuff. It's a fun game, all right? You got to check it out for yourself. Or don't check it out for yourself, because you're being swallowed by it. You're never going to do anything else.
You'll be addicted, dude. You get engulfed with this game because you're like, you got the T-Rex. I mean, everyone needs a damn T-Rex. Like you said, it's not like Barney. Okay, this is a cool T-Rex, all right? This thing is, I mean, is it not?
As cool as a T-Rex can get, I guess, at our age.
That's facts. We were 15 years old, so maybe it's a different time. But anyways, we're addicted to this thing. We played so many video games. We got good at it too, like really good.
I mean, some of us better than others, but yeah, you were all right.
See, I was more towards like building the aesthetics. I like the way things look.
Jake was the creative one, and the rest of us were the fighters, the PvPers. We like to.
That's facts.
You need different roles in your tribe, or else it's not going to work.
You do.
Out.
You need different roles. So I like the aesthetics, the look, how our base design was formed. Whereas there were more utility. They were more let's go fight, make sure that we have everything structurally sound. Wasn't necessarily my side, my forte, but we got the job done. Until inevitably someone would come who was bigger and better than us and just completely wipe us off the face of the earth. And that was months of hard work, hard effort, hours being put in, and then we'd just get wiped like that. And it was all over. And so the difference is that in life, you don't have to get wiped like that. I guess unless you die, unless you get, unless you get hit by a car. All right, maybe then that's it. But, that really and truly the game of life is leveling up your character. And maybe you're not going to take as many risks as we would probably take in Ark Survival Evolved. But in the game of life, you can go out and you can still take mitigated risk and push yourself a little bit, get out of your comfort zone to strive for something better. And that's really what Jake Paul did and what he's currently doing and what I'm striving to do, what Parker's striving to do. What I think all of us should really be doing is disconnecting from the virtual video games and the virtual world and getting in real life, because real life and physically is what we're here as humans to accomplish and to do, is level up our own character, level up our own lives, become the best version of ourselves. And with that, I mean, continuing to grow and build on that, improving and health, wealth, and then relationships is leveling up your character. And maybe you can then, have your group, form together your tribe and a community that, has the creative person, has the hard worker, the person who's going to build and continue to grow each other as a group, as a unit. And then if you want, go attack other tribes. Not necessarily a tribal survival deal, but go and have competitions. That's what football is, right? You get a quarterback,
buy a pocket knife, just go attack someone.
Buy a pocket knife. Maybe a pocket knife in the football game, dude. That could work.
I'd make sure to clarify it's a joke before some 12-year-old shows somebody a clip after they stab somebody in the football field.
That's facts.
Well, you told me to.
Well, 12-year-olds running around with knives probably isn't very good in the first place. If they're taking that advice from me to do that, we got other issues.
Yeah, maybe they could play some Fruit Ninja like you back in the day.
Oh, shoot, no.
Yeah, let them know about that story.
I was 12, wasn't I?
You were probably pretty close to 12.
Yeah, boys, that's a story for probably a different time. Just Fruit Ninja was a time in the past. It was 2012. All right, 2012, time in the past. Just leave that to 2012 and move on with your lives. No need to slice any fruit at all. All right, noted. Anyways, guys, the video games, leveling up your character, I'm all for it. I think that's something that you need to do in life. Do I think you need to cut out video games 100%? If that's your deal, if you enjoy video games and that's something that, helps you disconnect from the stresses and hardship that goes on in the world, all right, but just know that likely is a short-term gratification that's going to hurt your long-term self, okay? Because what you're doing is getting stimulating of dopamine, and you're setting your levels up almost as a drug to where you are constantly getting those hits and getting those constant feedback loops that won't allow you to then use that when you're reading a book. You won't get any dopamine from that. When you're actually gaining education, when you're learning new things, trying difficult things out, you're not going to be able to have that motivation continue because you'd rather just play video games because it's easier to come by.
I feel like there are the rare cases though, if you're making content, I wouldn't say pursue that, but if you're already making money, you probably could have made content on Minecraft or something. If you don't know, Jake was a Minecrafter. I don't brag on Jake much, but he was pretty good at Minecraft. He could throw together some buildings. You probably could have made videos on that and done fine too.
Hey, first off, I appreciate the compliment. All right, because Minecraft was my shit, dude. With Syndicate. Right, you remember that guy?
Oh, the Hunting Optics series.
Hunting Optics series, dude, that got me into it.
Gave me chills just talking about it.
Just talking about it, dude. Syndicate, that was when you were fully getting into it. But I started playing Minecraft when the beta came out. Chandler Carter, he introduced me to it. I think it was 2009. I think it came out in 2008, but 2009 is when I started playing it, and I played it all the way, and do I still play around to it to this day? I cut it maybe. I played it all the way 2022, no doubt. Once Dream stopped getting off the map, then I kind of stopped as well. But
a little bonus fact, Jake actually still listens to Minecraft music while he's working. Puts him in the zone.
Dude, it puts you in the zone because it's a grind music. I hear that music and it turns on my grind mode, I'm telling you. So yeah, Parker hears it because he's in the room right beside me. I'm ripping that thing. Minecraft music in the background. Here's a little tip and trick on anybody studying in college. If you write an essay, put on some noise canceling headphones, turn on that Minecraft soundtrack. It's literally searching in YouTube. Maybe we throw a little pop-up right there that shows you that link. Click on that thing, turn it up. You're going to be grinding, getting into that. I'm telling you, it's a good one.
I feel like you're strip mining, just
going exactly.
After
you're on level 12. You're mining for the diamonds for days. You're just going forever. No, it's good. But in that, you're right. I could have made content about that, and I could have. And I actually did. I started making YouTube content. The thing was, our internet was so bad that we couldn't post it online. Couldn't get it out to the public, but I did. That's how I started it. I got the Elgato gaming system. I started recording my Xbox Minecraft things, and that was in, like I said, 2012 or something like that, way back in the day. But ended up getting good and could have posted that. But and that's what I wanted to do at that time, I think, but I didn't know for sure. And now I'm kind of realizing that, going for what you want to do. And it was that, plus it was also being a YouTuber like Syndicate or being a YouTuber like PewDiePie or any of those back in the day, where they did what they wanted. And I don't know if I necessarily fit into what I wanted or I knew what I wanted yet. I was just trying to fit a mold that already worked.
I mean, I think every young gamer's dream is to be able to make video game content for the rest of their life. Like, if you could play video games and get paid for it and not do anything else, like, who wouldn't enjoy that? I mean, nowadays, like, I'm kind of happy because, like, you see some of those streamers who, like, do that, and, like, they mention a lot how they lost their social life because they have to sit in the room and stream all day and, like, stuff like that. So, I mean, now I'm kind of happy that I didn't go that route, but definitely a viable option when you're younger.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. It's something that is appealing to a lot of kids, and Fortnite gaming that popped up, and Tfue. There's a lot of those guys, Ninja, all those guys that went into it, and they made a lot of money from it. But nowadays, it's kind of died out, and it's kind of a hit and miss. And you're here and you're there. It's not like a longevity thing, and it's almost like I don't think they sold out, but they're not fully achieving what I think the purpose as a human is to do. And it's to be creative, and it's to explore your mind and the curiosity to go explore outer worlds or, the depths of nature, and go look out in the real world and not be engulfed into this digital age that we've created for ourselves in this, what really is a digital dark age, and how everyone's engulfed into social media and engulfed into the hardships that involve social media and are tied with that. And I think going out and just getting out of your comfort zone, not selling out completely, and doing things that you think will be best for yourself now, but in the long term, is likely not going to lead you to where you want to be. Go out, meet new people, explore new places, new things, gather new data sets in the real world, because then you can translate that into your life and grow and build knowledge so your future self will thank you, instead of going and selling out and doing the things that that maybe sound like fun, like going out to the bars, going out with drinking with friends, maybe doing whatever you think may right now add that joyfulness or add that happiness level, but isn't truly going to be joyfulness, because joyfulness is over a long period of time, where happiness is here now and probably tomorrow is not going to be there. So just looking and trying to find whatever that next thing is, I think is beneficial. Don't sell out. Do what you know is going to be good for you in the long term. And if you want to make videos, make content, go for it. Just do it. I mean, there's no reason not to. If you're scared that someone's going to talk bad about you, or someone's going to do something that, may make fun of you, it doesn't matter. That's short-term thing, but long-term thinking, over the long span, it's going to be better for you inevitably. So that's going to be it for this podcast, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you got any value from it, please let us know. Also, hit that subscribe button if you want more of this, because we are now episode number 6, pushing and continue to do this, continue to grow and build on this podcast, because we want to give you guys value and different perspective on things. So if you enjoyed it, hit that subscribe button, leave us a comment, let us know. Otherwise, guys, we're going to talk to you on the next podcast.